This A3 question, it deals with word usage, how we can use words in our sentences or how we can make sentences with the help of the words. It is very useful to make sentences. So let's start with the first A3. He committed the crime in the broad daylight, not bright daylight or narrow darkness. So instead of using bright daylight or narrow darkness, we use broad daylight. Understand the combination of the words. The second sentence, I had a cup of strong tea. Why don't we use rich tea? The fast train is coming. Why not quick train is coming? Because these are the words or group of words which habitually, normally occur together and they convey their meaning by association with it. And such words are called collocations. So this collocation is a combination of words in a language that often go together. Okay, question is here. Find the words in column B which collocate with the words in column A. So this is a A and B column. So now we have to match B column with A column. First one, regular exercise. Second, midday meal. Third, key concept, fast food, try hard, richly decorated, free time, traffic jam, social justice. We can say social animal as well, wild animal. Let's see the second question. A3's first B1. Learning collocation, students, is very important to make your English sound fluent and natural. If you want to speak like a native speaker, you need to understand these collocations because collocations make your language and sentences rich. So here you have been given two words, big and well, and after this word, use the word, combine the word with big or well, and make the collocation. Like we can say, big mistake, big surprise. In the same way, we can say well dressed. So we use this word with another word, but we can't use big with all the words or well with any other word. Big decision, we can say, big failure, we can say. So big decision, big failure, it is collocation. Big event, big news. So whenever we have something big happening or great happening, so we can use big before that. Big deal or big difference. Can make many more such collocations with beginning big word. Now let's see well played. Sometimes we use this to appreciate the players. Well said, we can say. Well done, well known. Well known, you know this. Well known means famous person, renowned person. Well being, you can use well aware. In the same way, well enough. They all carry their particular meaning as well. Let's move to the next one. A3's second. The question says sometimes while using a word in a sentence, we have to change its word class. So, what is word class? Word can be noun, word can be modified and made verb. The same word with little changes can be made adjective. So, one word which can be modified into noun, verb, adjective, adverb. So several new words you can make from its root word. Let's see the sentence which is given here. I asked Sumit to dash my pencil for me. In the bracket it is given sharp. So can we use sharp word as it is in the sentence? No. According to the sentence we need to correct it. Sharp is not the verb, sharp is adjective. So we have to convert this, or we have to change this word into verb. So the verb form of sharp is sharpen. So the sentence will be I asked Sumit to sharpen my pencil for me. Now read the following sentences and use the words given in the brackets. Change the word class and rewrite the sentences. You have to change the word class of the given words in the bracket and make a meaningful sentence, or according to the sentence use their word form. It can be noun, it can be verb, it can be adjective, or it can be adverb. Tina was eating a very crunchy apple. So you have to change that word into adjective. Crunch, adjective is crunchy. This picture looks, again after looks or is or was or become, mostly we use adjective form. So what is the adjective form of color? Colorful. C. I am afraid that your behavior is just not. Again is there. So after the verb is, mostly we use complement. So complement is made from the word adjective. So accept will become acceptable. D. I like my elder brother. He is very helpful. See, is, was, looks. These are all status showing verbs. So after this, we mostly use complement or adjective. So let's move to the next question now. Complete the following table. Put a cross if word does not exist in other part of speech. Now here you see the first word absence. Absence is noun form. The verb form is absent. Adjective form is again the same, absent. It does not have adverb form, so we just put cross over there. The second one is given alarm, alarm, alarming, alarmingly. So generally you see adverb ends with ly. Let's move to the third, attraction. Verb form is attract. Adjective form attractive. Adverb form attractively. Just you have to add ly to the adjective form of the word. 90% it works. Enable, noun form is ability. Adjective able, and adverb form ably. Fifth, admire, noun form, admiration, adjective form, admirable, and adverb form is admirably. So generally that we add at the end of the word, the letters that we add, they are called prefix. So adjective can be formed by adding tive or able. Next, agree, noun form agreement. And here in the noun form, we can use ment or tion to make noun form. Adjective form of agreement is agreeable, and adverb form is agreeably. Applicable, noun is application. See, we have added here tion. Verb form apply, and adverb form applicably. The same way, avoidable, avoid is noun form as well as verb form, and adjective form is avoidable. See the last one, the important one, because noun and adjective with little slight change in it, it becomes noun and adjective. Differ. Noun is difference, adjective is different. So what change you see here? In place of CE, difference, we use T letter in adjective form, and adverb is differently. The next question, A3's third on page number 22. The question before question I ask, they have given explanation, a wonderful explanation. It makes you to understand the thing easily. Register is a degree of formality of language. In a simple word, means the language used by a particular group of people who share the similar work or interest, or who share similar field, such as doctors, lawyers. We also say it terminology. Suppose your principal or teacher is coming. Just now you have to imagine it. And when you meet your principal or your teacher, would you say, "Hey dude, what's up? Hi bro"? No, you will not use such words because that is a formal situation. So you would say, "Good morning, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Have a nice day, sir." So, according to this situation, we use expressions, as well as according to the person, we use expressions. So, the language that we use when we meet someone depends on that person's age, his position, and other things. So, there are two forms of language, one is formal and other is informal. It is in spoken as well as in written form. So register the words or expressions that we use with people in particular place or situation. So write appropriate expressions and words which you have to use while facing an interview. So what expressions can we use while facing an interview? First we can ask, "May I come in, sir?" or "May I come in, madam?" You can also use greetings, "Good morning," "Good afternoon," as well as you can say, "Thank you for this wonderful opportunity," or "I'm looking forward to serve this company. I'm very grateful to you. Nice to meet you. Pleased to meet you." These are all expressions that we can use while facing an interview. So in interview, we generally use formal expressions. We can't say, hi, what's up? One more is there. I am pleased to meet you. Okay. Let's see the other situation. Suppose you are writing a letter of complaint. Now list the proper expressions that you would like to write. What expressions can we write? Letter of complaint. Again, it is a formal situation and formal written language you can say here that we use. So I disagree with your behavior, with your action, or you can start your letter with I am writing this letter to express my dissatisfaction with the things that you have done. Or you can start with I would like to bring to your notice that, and then your subject. Or in the letter you can use in order to solve this unpleasant situation, I would like to suggest you to do this thing. Or you can say I was surprised or I was shocked, I was horrified to find this ho- worst situation, adverse situation. So these are all the formal expressions that we can use while writing a letter of complaint. Let's move to the next question. A3 is for distinguish between a legal offense and a moral offense on the basis of the given text. First, let's understand what is legal offense and what is moral offense. Legal offense means the mistake done by the person on that legally punishment is there or legally he can be punished. And moral offense means where the person makes mistake but the law does not allow to punish him. It is moral. It is like where we know what is right to do, what is wrong to do. Legal offense like burglary or attack on someone, assault and battery. Assault means again the attack, physical attack or violence. On such action or on such mistakes, the law can be applied. But the moral offense, like rude behavior, there is no any punishment from the law. Discourteousness, that is ill mannered, bad behavior, or to show black eye, to harm someone, abuse someone. So this is all moral defense, sorry, moral offense. So with the help of text, we can find this legal offense and moral offense. Let's move next question. A3 is 5. The question says, find out the meanings of the phrases and use them in your own sentences. So these are the phrases. Phrase means group of words which has some meaning, but it is not sentence. The first is here, give and take. It means the mutual compromise, mutual cooperation, helping each other, mutual interaction. It's not like only one person will do all the things. Both will understand each other and behave in the same way. It's not like only one person is giving and other is not giving anything. Give and take. You also give, I'll also give. Example, we must maintain give and take relationship for peaceful coexistence. B. A black eye. Black eye means to harm someone's character or mark of shame, to remark something shameful to other. The man got a black eye from the people as he misbehaved in the train. So when the person was misbehaving in the train, so the people gave him a black eye. C. Lower than the angels. It means less than perfect. Angels or God also it can be used in place of angels. Lower than the God. So less than perfect. Let's see sentence. You should work hard so that your teacher does not consider your work lower than the angels. And I am happy to see your answers that you forwarded to me yesterday. Next, D. Knock someone down. It means to strike, to collide, to attack, or to push someone so hard that that person will fall down on the ground. I nearly knocked my daughter down when I turned. She fell down. I just pushed her hard, unknowingly or knowingly. See the next A36. Find out the words with prefixes and suffixes from the text and write them down. So, as I already told you, what is prefix or suffix? Prefix means the letters that we add before the word. It can be one or two letters and we make a new meaningful word. Like here you can see civil is the word from the civil. Before that the two letters are added, U and N, uncivil. So it has become opposite of civil. But it is not like that after every before every word you will add un only, un only. There are many other prefixes that you can use. In you can use, or dis you can use, miss you can use, dis, miss. And suffixes means the letters that we add after the word. Understand? Pre means previous, before. Pre means you can say before the word, and suffix means after the word. So require is the word, and after the word ment is added, and it became requirement. In the same way, you can use tion, able. There are many suffixes and prefixes. Here, unpleasant, unfriendliness, inconvenience, inexhaustible, unusually, uncouth, unknown, incivility are the prefixes in the lesson. Suffixes, you can find more prefixes. The suffixes instruction, reasonable, existence, exist, ence is suffix there, legally, retaliation, compensation, compensation, intellectual, willingness. Let's move to the next. A 3 is seventh. Complete the table with polite expressions. Instead of using in your day-to-day life, instead of using rude sentences or rude expressions, you can use polite expressions. Like instead of asking, I want a cup of tea, you can say, I would like to have a cup of tea. I know it is not possible to ask in the house, Mom, I would like to have a cup of tea, but practice it. Send me the mail. So instead of ordering something, you can say, kindly send me the mail. Or you can say, send me the mail, please. Just adding one word, it makes your expression polite. Go away or leave me alone. Instead of you can say, please go away or please leave me alone. Instead of saying you are wrong, you can say, I'm sorry, but you are wrong. So just add I'm sorry in your expressions. That's a bad idea. You can say sorry to say, but that's a bad idea. Or pardon me, but that's a bad idea. Your work isn't good. Instead of that, you can say I'm afraid your work isn't good. Just adding I'm afraid, or you can use I'm sorry, or with due respect, I would like to tell you your work isn't good. So these are the polite expressions that you can use. Here we completed all. So thank you for watching. Stay home, stay safe. Please